Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you, Mr. Preston, for being here today. I appreciate your staff as well. Two things I just want to make comment on are we have great success working with PHEAA at our local school districts. I know you travel the state working with guidance counselors and schools promoting your programs. I think during tough economic times, our families are really struggling trying to make these financial decisions that we've heard about all day today when we're talking about education. And I know you've gone out, part of your outreach program, to meet with some of these people, and I appreciate that, because when they go out there and say, look, you can get a maximum scholarship of over $4,000 if there's need, that obviously is very important to our families. The second piece of information I'd like to thank you for is the data that you give us regarding our districts. Many times when we're traveling, and when I'm traveling the 139th district, people ask about higher education and what the Commonwealth is doing to help students and help families go to secondary education. This brochure that you gave us today basically says the 139th district, which I represent, I'm very fortunate, the state grant awards last year were $2.751 million. And there were exactly 996 recipients. The year before, it was about the same exact number, about 2.75 million, with 1,081 recipients. So again, when we're traveling in our districts, it's great to have this material to give to people to say, look, there are grants out there, there are challenges, but there are monies for people to continue, and it's very important to the Commonwealth to preserve this funding. The question I have for you is on Chart 4, and Representative Dellinger talked about a little bit of change in your business plan. Chart 4 talks about student loan servicing volume. And you can see that, I guess, after the federal contract, we were managing about $50 billion in pure money servicing contracts. In 2007, 2008, there was an incremental increase. It went up to about 60. And all of a sudden, in 2011, we shot up to $106.2 billion as far as volume. My question very simply is, I'm sure this related to the federal contract and the fee base that we receive, but is that expected to stay there, and can we handle additional volume in the future if we need to?
The Department of Education asked me the same question, do we have the capacity? And the answer is yes. The money we invested in our systems over the years allows us to handle a lot of capacity. There's something like 380 billion more FFELP loans that are out there still, and what's happening is the industry is starting to consolidate. Some of the big lenders don't need 5 servicers anymore. They want to go down to 1 or 2, and we're trying to position ourselves to be in that position to take more business. So yes, we have capacity, and I hope to keep growing that number.
Wow. So, and we would directly receive the fee for those increased?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for what you do.